are going to our Park Road two-story addition. Framing is partially done, a lot of demo done. Today we had our meeting with DDOT and they had to approve our measures taken in place for this heritage tree. Who knew one tree could be such a burden or so expensive? But, you know, we save the planet one tree at a time, apparently. It's also a $20,000 fine if you kill the tree or damage the tree, so we don't want to do that. It's also a very pretty tree. So this tree has held up the project by 8 weeks, which was very disappointing, but it's okay. We're gonna get through it. On Monday, we're gonna finish our demo and we are going to start getting ready for the footers because we have a footer inspection on Wednesday. And then we're gonna start with the actual erection of the addition. So let's take a look. Maybe they'll let us redo the porch. Oh, we got our permits up. What I've asked for has still not been done. Ooh, I don't like it when that happens. Sometimes I ask for things and they don't get done and it's just like, Okay. So. ¿Aló? Hola. ¿Nadie está aquí? Hola. ¿Quién? Iván, ¿no está aquí?
Está saliendo ahorita.
Ok, está bien. ¿Qué estás haciendo aquí?
Oh, look here with Ivan, the new, we'll see what can do the roughing primero.
Oh, this got approved? And so, God, that smell. I know, it's the mulch. So, Monday, so we are currently in the old kitchen, which has been mostly demoed minus the subfloor, which we do have to demo because what we want here, we are talking about level of flooring. Here we have the old hardwood, original hardwood, which is beautiful, but it's got very little life left in it. And so it's about 1/8 of an inch. Now this is the old flooring as well, and what we want to do is put in new subflooring. But if we put our new subflooring on top of this pine right here, it's going to be an issue because of levels. Our hope is that we have the same continuous level with the new engineered hardwood flooring, which is 3/4 of an inch. So we're going to get rid of this pine and put in new subflooring and plane down the joists underneath it so that everything comes up flush to this point here. But what's going to happen most importantly is this deck is 20 feet wide by 10 feet deep and is essentially the same size as the new addition. So if you come out here with me, we just got approval from DDOT for the tree. Hallelujah. We had to put 8 inches of mulch all the way around it, and we can walk and store materials around there. Nobody's allowed within the critical root zone. You learn a lot in this job. So what we're gonna do is we're going to demo underneath us. There's a slab for the basement. We're gonna demo all that on Monday. We're gonna form the footers on Tuesday. Wednesday, we're gonna have our footer inspection. Wednesday afternoon, we're gonna pour. Thursday, we're gonna start to build the block up. Friday's a day of rest, or an oops day. And then Monday, the following Monday, my framers are gonna come in and start framing up the addition because it's gonna be out of timber. And they're gonna put the joists across and then they'll put the subflooring across. And only at that time am I gonna blow off this entire wall, which I'm really excited for. I love demo. My guys know this about me. I love demo and concrete. But my big concern is having this area open. And so we want to minimize the amount of time that this whole space is open for, because the clients still do have some personal items in here. It's also a safety concern. We're gonna have to add new temporary access to the house, but really keeping things open for as little time as possible is my big concern as a builder, as a business person. You know, we reduce our risk and liability. That's the policy for construction. And then we're going up. As you can see from here, the neighbors also have a balcony. So the addition is gonna run essentially parallel to the depth of their balcony. And then above us will be a portion of the primary bathroom suite. We learn from our no-nos, right? Now, not to throw shade at my guys, but I wanted the banister and the spindles, the balustrades, to be individually wrapped because, you know, with time, it starts to come apart. It's hot in here. We don't have any air circulating, and today is 96 degrees out with very high relative humidity point. So moisture makes tape not work as well. So if you individually wrap your spindles, you're gonna have a safer staircase system. You know, this staircase is original to the house. Everything was handmade and it's really beautiful. And I don't wanna spend a ton of money fixing it. So prep matters. I gotta send a photo to the guys. We should have also wrapped this entire pocket door in here, which is original to the house. All this is original. I mean, and it's beautiful and it's in really, really good shape. But like, you think about it, we're bringing materials from outside in this way. These pieces of lumber these are 16 footers. So when you carry it, I mean, they're probably gonna carry it outside and up, but if somebody decides to bring a 2x4 up or some of the other lumber, they're gonna hit something. It's just like the reality of people. Nobody's gonna be that careful, especially not my guys. That's a no-no. What they did do, which is good, is in here, we left some of our stuff for them. And so we wrapped it from the inside. Zip wall. We've also started using reverse air filters to help with the amount of dust from cutting of the lumber from demo. So our goal in this project is for there to be less dust than our last project. What we do is we tape off individual areas. So for example, that room has its own zip wall. We close the doors. To be honest, I'd prefer to wrap the casing there too and then put another zip wall up. When the guys are working, we use reverse air filters, which pull all the dust out of the air. It also, look, we care about the safety and health and well-being of our guys. So it's not good for them to be inhaling all this. And we've now started mandating that they wear masks when they work, which they don't love because it's hot, but I'd rather protect their lungs. We have had some issues here when it came to the elevations. So underneath this plywood, this subflooring, are our joists. And we had to reinforce all the joists because they are original to the house, they're older, and we have heavier loads now within the home. Now, we always take our datum point, our starting point, as the top of the staircase because you don't want to have to change the height of the stairs. Once you touch the stairs, it gets very complicated, and that is not the business we're in. The stairs are also beautiful. Let's not touch the stairs. So this is the problem that I had here. In that corner by the bay window, my joists were almost 2 inches taller than my stairs right here. I could raise the height of the staircase and even the floor out this way, but then my riser, the height of the stairs, becomes 10 inches, which is not code. So what we proposed to do was to shave the joists down this way. It's called planing them down. It's a lot of work. It's not that much work, but the framers like to make it a big deal. And so there was a bit of back and forth. And what we found is as we shaved down the joists this way, and also we had to do it across here, the plumbing had to also get moved because it was sitting too high up. So this added another kind of 3 to 4 days of work, but we had anticipated that because the home is so old, and we could already tell before we did demo that the floors weren't even, that something like this was gonna happen. And I mean, my point is, when you're completely demoing and redoing a home, why would you not spend the extra week to get the house completely level? I mean, especially since we're putting all new hardwood here. So that's one of the issues we encountered. So right now we're in the entrance of the primary suite. And so I thought I'd kind of run you through the layout a little bit. You walk in through here, through the door, and this entire area up into the bay window is the primary bedroom. So like where they're actually gonna sleep. So presumably the bed will go right here with bedside tables. And then you have this really neat little dressing area running across here and a big L-shaped closet, which if you take a look right here, you can see it's pretty sizable, which we love. We love a good closet for her and him. And then the closet extends out to the brick wall. And then the addition is another 10 feet out. And they're gonna have a tiny little balcony for one corner. And then the bathroom starts here and extends out an additional 10 feet from the brick wall for the addition. So it's a really good size. bathroom. They're gonna have a soaking tub with a picture window on top, a really nice shower, beautiful fixtures, double vanity, custom made, and then they have beautiful big format tiles on the floor.
Your call has been forwarded to.
She didn't pick up. Okay, I'm gonna text her. Hi, sorry for calling midday. Wanted to give you good news over the phone. DDOT approved us. We're ready to go. We like giving good news to clients over the phone. Construction is long, it's hard, it's dirty. Things always look worse before they get better. And that's the thing the clients, I try to warn them about, but they can't really comprehend it. And they come in here and they're like, you tore up my fucking house, you animal, what have you done? It's like, no, it will look better, I promise. But I'm a very visual person, right? I walk into a space and I've redesigned it 5 times in my head. I can run with it. Not everybody thinks like that. Some people are very visual, like where they have to see everything together, or they have to see it on plans, or sometimes even then they can't imagine it. And so these good, happy little milestones we like to make a big deal about because, one, they're paying a lot of money and they want to see progress, but 2, it's to acknowledge for both parties, including us, the good things. As I get further into this business, I realize, the moment of completion lasts for 10 seconds. It's a day or 2, you get your photos, they move in, and then they're done with you. And so, at the very end, I like to take a moment where I like to acknowledge everything that we've done, but I also found that it's good to also celebrate the other milestones that got us here. This is why I love construction. I love working in old houses because you find the weirdest shit in them. I saw this one Instagram where this guy found like all these liquor bottles like falling through the wall, which I thought was hilarious. But this is also like kind of cute and funny. I took my fish oil today, tons and tons and tons of little stickers. So at some point in time, this wall was exposed. Or one of my guys is just taking a lot of fish oil. I don't think that's the case, to be honest. I could be wrong, but these stickers look kind of old. And which also tells me at one point, this wall was exposed. Okay, cool.
The door failed to lock. Please make sure it's closed and the deadbolt has not.
It did lock.